Ladies and gentlemen, I'll read you a Business Insider article that was also on Yahoo News. FBI finds no evidence that Trump and his allies were directly involved with organizing the terrible events of the Capitol, in January. Now, this was an article published August 20th, 2021. They have found no evidence from August to today. It's not a bipartisan congressional panel. Kinzinger and Liz Cheney are not bipartisan. An example of bipartisanship. They're never Trumpers who voted alongside Trump over 90% of the time. So you might as well have had, AOC or Nancy Pelosi or two other Democrats. Not bipartisan. You didn't have Jim Jordan or Devin Nunes or any Trump Republican. The notion that a Republican, if they have an R next to their name, is bipartisan is absurd. They didn't find any evidence because Trump never told anyone to commit any criminal act. He never organized any criminal activity. He was never a part of trying to obstruct or overthrow anything. It definitely got out of hand, and it was horrible, and it shouldn't have taken place. All throughout that summer, you could say, well, it was for a good cause. Okay, but $1 to $2 to $3 billion in property damage. And that's just insured property damage. We're not even counting property that wasn't insured. And you had Democrats before that saying, get in people's faces. So I don't think those Democrats are actually getting indicted for that. Trump never told anyone to do anything, nor did he organize any attempt at trying to obstruct anything. And they don't have anything. They don't have anything on his tax returns. They don't have anything on, Stormy Daniels' tax returns, January. Oh, the Mueller probe found nothing on Trump, literally nothing. Go to page 17. And by the way, page 17 has nothing to do with any letter, which is an absurd hoax, almost certainly started by Democrats, that I opposed the second it got popular among a small group of people in 2018. I debated and I refuted all the nonsense. So I was saying it's a horrible, absurd, nonsensical hoax to begin with. Anyway, page 17, which just happens to be page 17, nothing to do with the alphabet, of the Mueller probe states there's literally no evidence. The evidence is insufficient, not sufficient to charge Trump for any type of crime pertaining to the Mueller probe. He wasn't installed by the Kremlin. His tax returns don't show that he had compromise on him, or the Southern District of New York can't get Trump on elevating his personal worth or the value of his buildings or real estate. That's not happening either. Literally nothing they've leveled to Trump, and if they could, they would. That's the difference. With Clinton, she actually did commit numerous crimes. You can't take top secret intelligence and find a way to transfer that from government servers onto your own private server. It's not possible. But Madam Secretary's team managed to do that. That is a crime. No question about that. And the Bureau Comey never explained how she was able to transfer top secret intelligence and classified data, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of classified emails of all different classification, including email chains that were top secret. Nobody knew how they got to Clinton's private servers. Comey said, well, there's no intent there. Well, inherent to owning private servers is the intent to hide, to break laws. But anyway, I want a rematch. I am all for Clinton going up against Trump in 2024. I think a rematch would be perfect. I think that's what we deserve as a country. I think that's what everybody, the Democratic Party especially. But she'd be better than Biden. I'm obviously voting for Trump a million times over in any matchup, especially that one. But we need a rematch, Clinton versus Trump. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel right now. This link will be below. FBI finds no evidence that Trump and his allies were directly involved with organizing whatever it is that they accuse him of pertaining to January. Now, the panel is like, nobody cares about the panel. There's inflation through the roof, oil prices through the roof. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that panel. Okay? Nobody cares about the Senate panel. Nobody cares about the Southern District investigating Trump for elevating his net worth or elevating the value, inflating the value of his properties. You're talking about real estate in New York. You're talking about real estate in the most expensive city on the planet, along with Tokyo. So, like I said, hit subscribe to this channel right now. Hit subscribe to the Stock Market Crash channel below. I'll have a very important segment on the Stock Market Crash channel tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why you have the information on Bitcoin and crypto tanking in the description. Everything is going to tank. And we're gonna see a devastating stock market crash. In addition to everything, like one of the worst moments in European history under Biden's watch. You have all of these like wonderful, very intelligent neoconservatives and Lincoln Project people, and they're such fantastic people. They've literally been wrong on everything. Okay, so the knock on me from some people is like, well, he made bold predictions, H.A. Goodman, and they didn't happen. Really? I said Clinton would lose. That happened. I said 5 months ago we're going to get into a stock market crash. This was at the height of the market, and look what's taking place. I said we enter into a recession. We're entering into a recession. Read my article in the Federalist. That's below in the pinned comment. I literally predicted everything that's going on in terms of the economy and the stock market. Am I clairvoyant? No. Am I perfect? No. But more often than not, I'm right. More often than not, I'm right. They're never right on anything, ever. And so these are the people, like if you oppose the Lincoln Project, you have no reason to vote Democrat. And there are some people I really respect who opposed the Lincoln Project, but then voted for Biden. I'm like, what? Why? What? That makes no sense. The Lincoln Project people, are now Democrats. They're not Bush Republicans, they're Democrats. The Bush Republicans and today's Democratic Party are pretty much the same ideology. It's you're with us or you're against us. It's a cult. And what they've actually covered up their crimes. Hunter Biden is an example with his emails on a laptop that he just left it probably in a drunken stupor someplace or in the computer repair store. Biden lied. His President Mashed Potato Brains lied. He knew exactly what his son was doing. And he forced out a prosecutor, almost certainly for reasons linked to his son, on the board of directors of an energy company. Oh, in what country? Oh, that's right. That's bizarre. They impeached Trump for allegedly withholding military aid. That country got the military aid, and President Zelensky refuted any accusations saying, yeah, he was never pressured. So we're supposed to trust media, but not President Zelensky. Got it. Of course, that's not the case. You trust the president of that country saying, yeah, he never pressured us to investigate Biden. And by the way, that's going to happen with Trump Republicans. He'll get impeached easily once, probably twice. Then I said we're entering a nuclear confrontation. Did I not say that? I'm not clairvoyant or Nostradamus. Did I not say that? People say, oh, you're patting yourself on the back. Sorry. It's like, well, you're watching the channel for a reason. We're almost at 200,000 subs for a reason. People, word of mouth is the best thing you could do. If you enjoy my annoying personality, tell your friends, tell your family, tell anyone who might enjoy my viewpoints. But Trump didn't commit a crime. Okay? And he didn't commit a crime when it comes to taxes, campaign finance, a Mueller probe, Southern District of New York, or January. 5 failed investigations. 5 absurd allegations against Trump. If they could have indicted him, they would have 100% certainty would have indicted him. They can't because he didn't commit a crime. How hard is that? You know what? The realization, then you focus, it pans, to the face of the morally superior liberal Democrat. Like, what? Yes, it's true. Pan to the face. Yeah. What? You mean we've been believing lies about Trump just because we don't like him? Yeah. Yes. Now go ahead and use the same passion to look at all of the criminal activity on your side of the political divide, which is actual criminal activity. You get away with it. Give me your thoughts below. Justice is not even Not a level playing field. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe right now. We're almost at 200,000 people. It's because of you.